Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, hey.
Okay, so here's the thing, and I again, for the life of me, I hate people that put labels on other people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When I comment to somebody, or when I'm doing it, I pretty much know what the hell I'm talking about, what I'm going to say, and what the situation is that I'm commenting, all right? There's something that happens, and again, look, I love Doctor Who. I'm going to watch Doctor Who. Was I happy with the choice of Jodie Whittaker? No. Was I happy that the Doctor's a woman? No, but I'm going to watch it. I'm not a misogynist. I'm not this. I'm not a hater. I'm not a jerk. None of my members are. This is stupid. So anyway, my favorite Doctor growing up was Tom Baker. So now I own the DVDs, a lot of them individually, but they're putting everything in a Blu-ray thing, which how many times am I going to get new versions of it if I have it already? Stupid, right? So I wasn't going to get it because I have it on DVD, and I'm like, whatever, whatever. So.
And what are they going to do? Add extra little things and all that?
I mean, if I was, right? But now they made it where I'm definitely not because, and again, if you're putting out classic Doctor Who stuff, why are you putting Jodie Whittaker's logo with the female symbol in classic Doctor Who?
Yeah.
And again, people are like, oh, it's no big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal because that is not the logo for his stuff.
They need to have the logo for that Doctor with each Doctor.
You want to have classic Doctor Who, you have the classic logos.
Mm-hmm.
Do not try to push people.
And that's simply promoting their new Doctor Who anyway by doing that.
And it's not. It's not a woman. It's a guy. So, like, I don't understand why you got that. That was the whole point of that logo, was showing a female. It's not a female. It's Tom Baker. So, again, I don't know about you guys, and I want to get your opinion on it, Chris, but I'm not happy with that. I mean, that would stop me from buying that box set because I'm against that whole. I feel it's an agenda. I feel that, they said, oh, it's just a Doctor, business as usual. No, but you're making it a political agenda. You're making it an agenda. You're putting a female symbol in Doctor Who, and now you're changing it for all the classic stuff. You're putting it out there. What do you say, Chris?
So, I'm not a big fan of the logo, not because of the symbolism in it or anything like that. I just don't think it's that great of a logo. That's just me. That's just my personal taste. I can understand why they put it on the classic stuff, though, and it in my opinion, it's a complete marketing ploy, and it's kind of a twofold marketing idea when you really think about it. So not only are they putting these box sets out for the classic fans, but they're putting it out for the new fans who may not have seen the classic series, and they know that there's going to be a pretty big influx of new fans for Jodie Whittaker, at least at first. Whether they remain with the show is to be seen. But what they're trying to do is basically, they know this new logo's out there, so they put it on the classic series so that these new fans can be like, oh, this connects to what I'm going to watch later on, maybe. I'm going to buy this box set because this is Doctor Who and I want to get caught up with it. That's all. That's what they're doing.
But that's the women's, like, you're promoting a woman. That's false advertising.
But that's their whole thing, is that they don't want you to think of it as that's a woman. They just want you to think, oh, it's just Doctor Who.
But hiding the woman symbol in the title?
Well, they're not hiding it. It's in there, but
it's not right. They don't.
They're saying that, in their mind, they think differently than fans like us and some other fans.
Right.
In their mind, nothing dramatic has happened other than them casting a woman in the role. But in their mind, it's still just Doctor Who. It's Doctor Who, no matter what happens. And that's really what they're trying to push. They want to get this idea that, oh, this is a female Doctor. They're trying to tell us that that's not the point, that it's just Doctor Who. Now, I don't agree with that, because if you're going to do a change like this, you're doing it for a reason, and it's going to be part of the plot. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's just, you can't do something like this and be like, just ignore it. Like, how? How would you ignore
we've already found that out. We've already found out that most of the episodes are the women burning in Salem, witches. That's a thing. Rosa Parks. It's like, are you turning the whole season into women's rights and stuff? I don't understand why we have to do this with Doctor Who.
So we have Jodie Whittaker saying, "Don't be afraid of my gender," blah 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 blah. But it's like, don't you see that your gender is going to probably be not maybe the main point, but a point in this show?
Well, why does it have to be if it's business as usual?
Well, but well, exactly. Like the BBC is trying to make it like that, but it's clearly not. Like that's it. You can't be like, oh, well, the Doctor has wings now, but just ignore it. Like, what do you mean? Well, he's obviously going to fly if you're giving him wings. Like, like what? So, the Doctor's a woman now, but don't worry, it's not going to have a relevance on the plot. Well, what are you talking about? Like,
you have 2 or 3 episodes solely based on the fact that the Doctor's a female.
What I don't understand is how are we going to have an episode about her fighting for women's rights or her into it as a woman, and her just going out there and saying, I'm a woman. Like, that's not going to be, to me, you've been a man for thousands of years. You're a woman for 5 minutes. You shouldn't give a crap. Like, I don't understand. You're an alien, right?
Here's the thing about that, though. I don't mean to cut you off, right? But why does the Doctor have to be a woman to fight for women's rights?
Right.
Like, why couldn't he be a male and still do that?
Like Peter Capaldi punching the guy that was against a black woman in Thin Ice or whatever the hell it was, right?
Right. He wasn't black, but he still knew what was right.
He punched the guy.
Like, what?
But that's just it. People feel that women can associate better with women's rights, and a man won't be able to understand that, oh, we don't, the whole woman suffrage thing. Well, you don't have to be it's the same way with race. People feel that if you're not part of a particular culture, you won't understand the strifes that a certain race goes through. Wrong. Just because someone doesn't come from that race or that sex doesn't mean they can't fight as hard. But at the same time, don't expect them to but at the same time say, oh, you can fight 100% in solving the problem, but don't speak about it. And that's almost what it feels like the limitations is. Oh, you can fight for women's rights. You can do this, but don't speak about the rights themselves.
Why are we doing the whole season on this?
But this goes back to that argument too about how people are like, "Oh, this is great because now little girls have a role model to look up to." It's like, first of all, where have you been?
Yeah.
Right? Where have you been that you think your daughter or daughters don't have fictional characters to look up to or to relate to? Like, where are you? 1. 2, why couldn't they look up to the Doctor when he was a male? And I'm also going to say that why can't little boys look up to the Doctor even if it's a female? Like, what? Where is the disconnect?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't get it personally.
And if that's the case, then why is it that there are a lot of women against the whole notion of the Doctor being a female too? They're not addressing that issue.
You have a 2-episode on Rosa Parks.
Yeah, which is wrong.
Now, this isn't the History Channel, by the way.
Yeah.
This is Doctor Who. We're probably going to have somebody in a rubber suit, some
which is what
creature alien with Rosa Parks.
It's going to be a Zygon episode. All the way.
How?
Either she's going to be it or her husband's going to be it.
They're going to have a husband or family in it. I don't understand.
How sure are we that this is true, though? Like, this isn't just, like, rumor that it's going to be...
What, Rosa Parks?
No, we already know there's going to be a 2-part
Rosa Parks.
Well, that's what I'm asking. How do we know
that, though? There's been news about this 2 parts.
But who reported it, though?
Everywhere.
But what's everywhere? Like, what?
I mean, all the people that report on Doctor Who, they were saying that that's where they were filming the 2 parts and the 2-part Rosa Parks. Now they're saying the thing that's not definite yet is the Salem witch trials, which they're saying that's what it is. We don't have confirmation on that.
But be an alien planet.
But we have confirmation on Rosa Parks. So they came out. everywhere. But you know, and me and Vaughn were talking about it, and you know, like, did they get permission to even? I mean, I guess they don't need permission to talk about her from the estate. I don't know, but my thing is, you say it's the doctor, so just relax. You know, going to do regular things. No, we're not doing regular things. It's this episode. I'm going to go purposely to a time period because I want to see how it was to be a woman because I'm a man in a woman's body. And then this happens. And then, okay, next episode, I'm going to go here because I want to see what it's like to be a woman and I need to adjust.
And affect whatever woman issue that's
So what happens at the end of the first episode? She gets, like, does she, like after the regeneration cycle is done, all right, I'm going to get an earring because I know, like, she's going to have earrings now, too. Yeah. And there's weird stuff going on. It's like, okay. What is this going to be the main focus of this first season? That she adjusts to being a woman and then went back to business as usual in the next season? Like, I don't know.
I thought the doctor was like maybe I'm just being an idiot, but I thought the doctor, you know, being an alien that's obviously like an untiered amount of times more intelligent than human beings, like, wouldn't he be above all of this?
Yes.
Like, why would he have to go and experience this stuff as a woman?
Because
like,
you got
him. You'll get a different insight of it, but wouldn't he already be for women's rights and stuff? Like he's already been. What is he going to learn from this?
Well, here's the add-on to this story that we weren't aware of. We were joking around, but like last night, Chris Chibnall, man, is doing all this stuff. Oh no, yes, he's a showrunner, but he's got women writers that are supposedly writing the women's stories like this. So now this is a different animal entirely. What the hell is this going to be? Now, I don't even know what to say with this. I mean, before I'm like trying to say, okay, but now he's got a women doing it. So it's like, I don't know what to think, you know?
Well, I think that makes sense because you want to have, if you're going to write for a female character, it's good to have.
We said that.
Insight of a female to you know, because there are obviously some things that men can't, you know, relate to.
But let me ask you a question. The women that are doing this, are they aware of his history? That's what I'm wondering. Why can't they have a historian, like a doctor historian on set, to tell them?
That is the job of whoever keeps the continuity of this show. They should have to meet with that person.
There should be a continuity person. I don't think there is.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there are people.
Right now there is? You think?
There has to be. With a show that's gone for this long, there has to be somebody that keeps records of things that have been done, planned to be done, you know, stuff like that. I can't think that they're just kind of going, I hope we haven't done this before.
Well, we were witnessed in the past that, you know, for all intents and purposes, Russell T. Davis was not allowed to say that the woman at the end of time was his mother.
Yeah.
Could not say it. Somebody who had power, nope, you're rejected. Like, above him. And we're like, wait a minute, who the hell is that person? So you're right, there must be somebody that says, nope, you can't do this. I don't know who that person is.
But. I mean, it's got to be a difficult thing to do. And you know, it's probably more than one person too.
Yeah.
But it's probably a difficult thing to do because you have over 700-800 episodes spanning over 50 years of Doctor Who scripts and stories and whatnot. So I'm not going to fault them for maybe missing something every now and then.
Right.
But my thing is, if you're going to have a writer start writing stories for this show, they need to know the rules and they need to know the things that you can and can't do. Like the Doctor.
If they're going to actually do a storyline and it hinted back to another episode in the past, then go back and watch those episodes.
Well,
and
like
that episode happened to hint to another episode. You got to go watching that, and then that way the continuity remains genuinely good. But yeah, Chris is right.
But but my thing is,
fine.
My thing is like there has to be somebody there or a group of people that are like, you can do this because this has been established. You can't do this because it goes against the tone, the character, whatever. Because, like, you don't want the Doctor like showing up, and then like she uses the Kamehameha wave to get rid of a Dalek. You know,
but
like
they've already done. Moffat has done this to.
Well, I think that's part of the reason that his seasons were kind of all over the place, because I don't think he listened to anybody.
Well, listen, if you paid attention, like what he did was, he said, as they explained it, that the Doctor's so old now, 2,000 something years old or whatever, he's not remembering everything. Like the 11th Doctor did not remember the Great Intelligence. Remember that? He's a Great Intelligence, GH, Great Intelligence. Why can't he couldn't piece it together? Like he was trying, because it was like 1,700 years ago for him, right? But eventually he would click in, right? But as Capaldi too, he didn't remember Madame de Pompadour. And now you could say it's the regeneration hours still, or he just didn't remember her. And how could you not remember something you were in love with? Which that was a thing too. So again, Moffat explains it a way where he's so old, whatever stuff could go through the cracks. That's his thing, in a sense, to get out of having a historian or whatever.
Things, yeah.
So I don't know. But something else happened. So today, people are posting on Facebook, and again, can I not like something and not be a jerk, or can I not like something and not be called a misogynist or like stupid, or like like people come down on me like so hard because I don't like
the
a
answer
damn.
is yes, you can, but the narrative is that if you don't like it, that you're all of these things, which is ridiculous.
And I start getting mad when people act stupid like that, and I kind of like act like a jerk sometimes, because I'm like, are you kidding? Now here's the thing, okay? And again, I was going to talk about this the other night because something really burned the shit out of me, and I'm sorry for the language. Yes, we are coming down on Chibnall with stuff, right? But in all these freaking casts that we're doing, right? Where the hell did I say that I don't like Chris Chibnall's episodes?
Yeah.
I freaking said many times, we did a review on every single Chris Chibnall episode.
42 is my favorite.
I said I loved 42.
Yep.
I love Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. I love this. Now while I said, Hungry Earth, okay.
Yeah, was okay.
Wasn't my favorite. It did have key elements in it, like Rory dying. Was like, getting erased from existence.
That was a good way of doing the twist.
Like, right? Power 3, while wasn't like a nice ending, it was the characterizations of him hanging out with the Ponds every day was enjoyable, right? But I didn't like the Cyberwoman episode with Torture. We're not talking about Torture, right?
Yeah.
But where the hell did I say that I hate Chris Chibnall? Like, I don't understand how anybody gets that opinion.
Part of the majority, and that's just it.
No, but
today,
how do they
be part of the majority in order to be listened to? And they don't.
How do you come up with the Matrix Lord hates Chris Chibnall's episodes? Because, like, can't you be like in this universe, our world? Can't I love his episodes but don't agree on something he does? Why is that not right?
The old post. You want to start an argument? In 5 seconds, post an opinion. 5, 4, and
I loved his episodes.
Yeah.
I don't understand where people are getting it. Like, you hate Chibnall, you're a jerk, you're a misogynist. Didn't I say we were going to watch Jodie Whittaker? Didn't I say we're going to do casts on? Why would I do casts on it? Why? I'm going to give her a chance. But like, what is wrong with people's comments?
Not part of the majority who's.
I don't have to like every single aspect of Doctor Who. Listen, if I loved everything 10 out of 10, then that would be as fake as F. Okay? There's got to be something. You can't watch a show.
You're not part of the main crowd that feels that every show's got to be 10 out of 10.
No, I don't want to watch any show.
Then you're not showing the respect to the series.
I don't want to watch any show that loves every single thing and nothing is wrong. I am honest on here. We have women on here. Women on our show that are pissed that the women symbols in Doctor Who. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. So don't tell me I'm misogynist. And we got a lot of members too, so don't tell me that either. I just don't understand it, Chris. Explain it to me. Explain it to me, Chris.
Well, this is the equation. This is the rudimentary equation for why you're experiencing what you're experiencing when you express your opinion about something you don't like about one of Chibnall's episodes. This is it. Chibnall equals writer for female doctor. Therefore, if you hate Chibnall, if you don't agree with something he does, you somehow hate / don't agree with the female doctor. Therefore, you are now a misogynist, jerk, blah, 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 blah.
The person that thinks that is the stupidest person
But
ever.
You want to know why that's the formula? Because that has become the narrative. And the narrative rarely changes.
So you're saying to me, right, that as a society, that people are dumbing down and losing their intelligence because they're getting brainwashed by this nonsense?
Yes.
So they're all becoming stupider. Everybody that starts acting like this.
No, it's not that people are becoming stupider or anything like that. It's the idea that you don't like what they like has become unacceptable.
And like I said in the past, people don't want to be ostracized.
I don't get it.
Like I said, people don't want to be ostracized.
Certain people are so shallow and so I just don't hatred. I said I didn't like the logo, big effing deal. I don't know. Okay, Chris.
No, there's a lag on my end. So it's like this, right? If you liked The Last Jedi, right? I've seen so many times, I like The Last Jedi. Oh, you like everything Disney does. You're not a real Star Wars fan. Okay.
I got that the opposite. I hated Last Jedi.
I didn't like The Last Jedi. Oh, you hate everything Star Wars. You're not a real fan.
Right.
Do you know what the problem with both of these arguments is? There's no evidence to back them up.
Well, we have evidence. You're going to tell us we're not Doctor Who fans? We're doing how many thousands of casts on it? Pages, merchandise we buy, unboxings. You're going to tell us? So in other words, let me get this straight, right? If a record was to be had, right, for
Please
the
tell me
most,
I'm not a Doctor Who fan.
right?
I dare ya.
If there was a record to be had for the most videos in history on YouTube, right, of Doctor Who or podcasts, I would have it right now because there's nobody else that I've seen that has the many, right? But they wouldn't acknowledge me because I'm not part of the program.
Yes.
So they would totally ignore that I have the most videos, most podcasts on Doctor Who because I am not 100% with their opinion.
You would have that record, but the record would have an asterisk next to it that says, hates Chibnall, hates female doctor, therefore misogynist. So
and I don't hate Chibnall. I don't hate Jodie Whittaker. I just wasn't, first of all, I did not want that to happen. I did not want the doctor to be a female. I didn't want her. She did
too. So are you going to say they're misogynistic too?
See what you said right there, though?
What?
That's all they need to hear.
What? That I didn't want?
I didn't want the doctor to be female. Boom, done it. You're a misogynist. Move on to the next one. That's the process here. You don't want a female doctor. You must be a misogynist. We don't listen to you. That's the narrative there.
So you're saying, like that movie where the man and the woman, they get frozen, they wake up, and they weren't smart to begin with, but
that's the future got trying to think of.
The future got so stupid that they're the smartest people on the planet that as a society, everybody's getting stupid. Like we're just gonna be like that. It's like they're saying that. Wow.
It's not anything to do with intelligence. It's just the dissonance of being able to accept that somebody has a different opinion is just that is no longer acceptable.
Right.
So like you can criticize things to a point, but there's like this imaginary line that you can't cross anymore. And if you put a toe across that line, it's like you've jumped over it, like a mile over it, and now people are like, you must be this. I'm not listening to you.
Well, what happens if we're right? What then? Then what about all these organizations that are a 10 out of 10, and then Doctor Who gets canceled because of it?
They will only wait until one of those organizations or one of those fan sites say it sucked. And then they will come out and say, well, this is how I always agree.
And they'll all say it sucked then.
Yes.
No. They'll say it sucked, but it wasn't because of insert your opinion here.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say hypothetically, Doctor Who got canceled, right? Doctor Who, the articles would be 5 reasons Doctor Who got canceled. Hint, not because of Jodie Whittaker.
Right. It'll be like, oh, it's been on for 54, 55 years. It's time to end.
One of the things they may say is, well, I guess number 13 was unlucky for the Doctor. Trying to go down that.
But why couldn't it be? I'm not saying she's going to be a bad doctor, right? But why couldn't it be?
Nobody is.
Why couldn't it be? Why does it have to be she gets a pass?
Listen. This is not going to be everybody. But she could probably be the worst doctor of all. And these sites and whatnot would still come up with reasons.
Unbelievable.
Why A, she's the best. Mm-hmm. And B, if the show got canceled, it was everything else around her.
But she could be the best, though.
She could be.
She could be the best, and we could go crazy, and it's like, oh my God, I'm going to buy the fucking logo tomorrow. Like, whatever. It's like, I wouldn't, but seriously. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I think the thing that everybody has to remember, including us, is that this is a fictional story. These characters are not real.
Yep.
Look at Murphy Brown
in the world to be concerned with. Expressing your opinion one way or another about a fictional story should not cause this much anger.
But it does.
It does
because they've expanded the outlet to voice the opinion through social media and numerous extensions of social media to put your opinion up.
This, like I said before, look at Murphy Brown way back. A lot of people probably don't remember the series, but when she was going to have a baby out of wedlock, everybody and their cousin, from the news to whatever, was having a conniption fit.
Well, same thing in Marvel Comics. You can't have a character that's not married be having a baby, but then they'll do a character makes a deal with the devil, and the whole time she's pregnant and they're not out of wedlock, which contradicts everything. But whatever. I had to get the Spider-Man thing out there. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. This Doctor Who thing, I mean, I don't know what the hell. I honestly, we're headed, I want it to be in a positive direction. I want it to be, I haven't seen nothing merchandise-wise. I don't see anything ready for launch. And I'm a little worried. And I've been worried because I don't want it to be canceled. But I'm worried. Been worried. Supposedly October. It's coming out. Now, supposedly, and this is the thing.
Trailer for it at Comic-Con.
But listen to this. We're not getting credit for it. But, listen to this, Chris. We're going to get a Halloween episode. Now, I wonder who freaking requested that. Us. Numerous casts.
Yeah, because we kept saying if you're not going to do a Christmas
special, do a Halloween special. So the Halloween special, supposedly, is not a special. It's an episode.
Yeah.
It's going to come out around Halloween. It's going to be the Salem witch trials, supposedly, where they're going to burn her at the stake. Now, that's the big thing right now.
And then she regenerates into somebody.
Well, no, they're not. No.
I know.
Yeah, please don't use the regeneration energy any more than
stupid.
You have to for anything.
Dumb. That was dumb.
Yeah. Don't make it like she's burning and it's regeneration energy. She fakes everybody out. And she could, because that still gets me with the Capaldi thing. That you had to think it was special effects because he couldn't be really using regeneration energy because then he's holding it back the whole damn season, which is impossible. Yeah. 10 episodes. And not a confirmation of a Christmas special. Because they're doing a Halloween one.
I hope all these episodes are as good as Pyramid of Mars. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
I have my shirt over there. I was ready to wear that tonight to go to sleep. I had my shirt there.
Your eye busting shirt.
My eye busting shirt.
I hope the Truth Monks come back. I hope the Truth Monks are the main villain of this.
Jesus.
Yeah, I do.
Can't say that.
I do. Just, honestly, I might watch the show just for the sheer hilarity of things that are probably going to happen. Maybe that's how we're supposed to watch the show. Like, maybe we're supposed to just watch it and it's supposed to just be like an adult version of Power Rangers where everything's just so ridiculous that it's entertaining.
No.
Maybe that's the way we're supposed to watch it.
You know what's funny? I saw the trailer for Christopher Robin, right?
Same here.
And I'm like, freaking Mark Gatiss, play the villain, right? Moves on. I'm an actor. I'm out there now. Isn't Peter Capaldi in that too?
I believe so.
As the voice of Rabbit or something? Yeah, but that's Oh, by the way, Michelle Gomez came out today and said something about how you may see Missy in another form. I don't know if she's talking about the Doctor Who game, but if you remember, we covered this months ago, weeks ago, whatever, that Olivia Colman came out to the news magazines and different things and sites saying that she would love to be in Doctor Who. Remember how she was the choice to be the Doctor? She turned it down. She wants to be one of the biggest villains, who is one of the biggest villains? Missy?
Toby Jones is going to be Owl.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Omega.
Right. So she says, I haven't talked to Chibnall yet, but I really want to be a big villain, which would be probably the Master Regenerated Missy in another form or something, right? So then the article gets better. She talks to Chibnall. They're talking, right? And the thing is, right, what's the track record of Chris Chibnall, right? Take someone out to eat. Hey, you want to be a doctor? You want to be the doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you want to be a companion? Hey, you want to be a villain in this? Hey, where are the auditions? There's no auditions. He's like, you want to do this? You want to do this? Right? So all she had to do was talk to him. She's in. Mm-hmm. She's in, right? Is she in this season? Are we going to see a new Missy? Do they dare do that? Or is she going to wait till next season? So I'm waiting to see when Olivia Colman's coming.
Adult Susan. There you go.
Maybe. But why don't you just get Caroline Forden?
Because that would make sense.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
What are you trying to make sense?
I know.
What?
How dare you?
So now, here's my thing too, right? Say there's a situation, right, where Jodie Whittaker's doctor has to save a companion from the past, right? Are they going to show her have emotions towards her feelings towards that companion? Like, even in a different incarnation, would she be like, that's my friend or whatever, I got to go run to save that person? Like, if Rose Tyler was in danger and Rose Tyler, how would she react? Are they going to make it like, oh, yeah, we have to make her a woman? Or are they going to make it she's the doctor, that's Rose Tyler, I got to go save her? Like, how is this going to be?
Yeah, she would go save her, but, like, as far as being in love with her, no.
Right.
I think that's past a couple of regenerations ago, to be honest with you.
So that's just every incarnation, boom, has their own thing. Okay. Although, it carried over from 9 to 10 to possibly 11 talking about her. So, yeah. All right. Any thoughts about this series, Chris? I mean, is there anything appealing about it?
I don't have much of an interest in it anymore, to be honest with you. I might watch it, but I know I'm probably not going to like it. So, I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'll watch it maybe.
Misogynistic pig.
Definitely going to watch it. Definitely going to watch it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I know you don't usually use this, but give us a like. If you don't like it, don't give us a dislike. And please subscribe. Check us out on the other platforms there. And take care. Bye for now.